This news breaking over the last few days, but it's been in the works for quite some time. Capital controls, increased capital controls around the world, and pressure put on foreign governments for capital controls. Examples of this have been Cyprus, Iceland, Argentina, and the Ukraine. But the United States is putting pressure on foreign banks to have capital controls and restrict the flow of money to protect the U.S. dollar. China, of course, is in on it because they don't want their U.S. paper to devalue by 10-20% overnight. So this is happening almost overnight here. As you'll see in the next couple of clips, banking rules have changed in China overnight. The Chi-Coms can do this, obviously, because it's command and control economy. They own their central banks, and nobody is in a position to do anything about it. No oversight, no regulatory committees, no possibility of suing the government. The courts would just laugh you out of the kangaroo court system, and you would be put on house arrest. So basically, what does this mean? Well, in an era here of negative real interest rates and rising inflation and increased oversight on how you spend your money, United States imposing 30% withholding tax on all transactions concerning U.S. securities. This is the beginning of a domino effect. Like I've said, 2014 will be the year that the Fed officially loses control of the bond market, and expect yourself to be under increased scrutiny whenever you decide to move money, or if you do any banking, expect more fees, expect less freedom in how you can withdraw your money, and this is not fun. More hot news this week. China's largest bank, ICBC, bars services for Bitcoin. The tight controls on capital controls throughout China's banks, in part pressured by the United States, says that e-currencies threaten their very nature of banking, and they fail to comply with the new rules which have gone into effect without hardly any press and without any complaints from the peasants. So those of you thinking that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are going to be a game changer, think again, especially when they are in fact illegal in some of the largest markets in the world. So you've got to rethink your strategy. If you're a Bitcoin fanboy, not going to happen, sorry. Okay, already in Hong Kong, they're sharing the bank information of foreigners with the U.S. government. They've been doing this in Switzerland for the past couple of years, and other countries are getting pressured for this. And right here in China, this year, they have, according to financial regulations, your card identification verification, and then also some other fine print for regulation of foreigners abroad. And that is due really of pressure between the United States and China, and vice versa. Both countries taking part in trying to regulate the public of each nation and keep track of funds that are transferred or assets held outside of each country. So this is interesting. We'll see, I guess, where it goes from here. But and as talks of capital controls continue, there's new banking regulations in Asia, mainland China. Check this out. This is new. Financial regulations. We need to verify your identity and ID, and a confirm button on ATM transfers every several months. That's something that's new. That's something that is expected, though, and definitely coming to a country near you. If you plan to travel abroad or you do business abroad, you will be under a microscope.